What a day, AG.
What a day.
My new table arrived.
Okay, changing downstairs to Eco.
There we go. That's my smart boiler. So, big day today, everybody. The bedroom is getting painted. I'm looking around the room now. I spent all of yesterday taping it, which took most of the day. And now I'm looking around the room and realizing how big it is. But it's finally happening, and it has to happen over the next few days because then my floor goes down. I'm so excited. Then the bedroom's basically done. It's just furnishing. I'm so excited to finally get to this point because this bedroom has actually been the bane of my life. It's been like a real work in progress, and I had such high hopes and big visions for it. It's just taken much longer than planned. So finally getting paint on the wall. This colour is called Juniper Ash, and I think it's going to look really beautiful against the wardrobes. These wardrobes I think are called Dove, and the walls are quite similar. So let's hope my taping is good because I'm about to put a killer edge in. Actually, that's far too much paint on my brush, but don't worry. Look. Alright, there's been people now like watching me do this going, no, you're doing it all wrong. Whatever, it's my house. Oh yeah, look at that, everyone. Couple of coats of this. I actually do find painting really therapeutic. Whoops, big old splodge. No. Yeah, alright. I'm going to paint for a bit. Break time. Actually, do you know what? Another big thing that's happened in the house since I spoke to you last is I got a new boiler, which doesn't sound that exciting, but I'm going to show you because for me it's a really big thing. So my old boiler was old and it was kind of hanging in there and it wasn't very reliable, but I really wanted to go smart with this house. I want to do better for the environment, so I want to kind of make this place as green as possible. I have green gas and electricity that I'm using now, and I've got this smart boiler here. I got it sorted through Boxt. Now I'm working with Boxt on this video, but I have to say it has been seamless, and I really enjoyed the whole sort of format, the whole experience. Essentially what you do is you go on the Boxt website and then it asks you a bunch of questions. And they don't just do boilers, they do air conditioning, they're soon going to do electric charging spots for your car and also other smart home things as well. But essentially you go on the website, so buying a boiler can be carnage, and getting a boiler fitted can also be carnage. Because there are so many things, and how do you know as like a normal house person what boiler to get? You know, I'm not an engineer, so essentially you go on the website and it asks you a bunch of questions and you simply say yes or no. So it asks you if your boiler is electricity or gas. And once you tick all those boxes, it then gives you the options that are best for your home, and you get to choose which one suits you. So if you've got a certain number of bedrooms, it might suggest that you go for a bigger capacity or a bigger heating system, or if you've got a smaller house. Anyway, within 5 minutes I sorted it out, and I was kind of dreading the situation, but then really simply a guy called me and went, hey, okay, cool, so we've got all your details, all looks fine. Tell you what, send a few photos. So you take a photo of your boiler, some pipes, your flue, which is like the exhaust thing, and then there's no issues. Then the gentleman who actually fitted my boiler, so I did it on a Friday, they came and installed it on a Monday, and the gentleman who was fitting it actually texted me on a Sunday just saying, cool, come in to do your thing tomorrow, just checking if you have any questions. And then within like 2 or 3 hours when they arrived, it was all done, totally seamless, and now my house is smart. So check this out. I have my Nest thermostat here, which I couldn't get in my old house, so obviously I can adjust the temperature I've got my eco mode on right now, so let me stop the eco mode, put the heating actually on, like so, and then just turn the heating up. Heat. There we go, and then turn the heating up. Or I can ask my Google Home, which is hidden behind this leaf here. Hey Google, set the temperature to 18 degrees, please.
Okay, setting downstairs to 18 degrees.
Genius. But actually, do you know what? It's quite warm in here, so I don't need it on at all. So I will just say, hey Google, set the temperature to eco.
Okay, changing downstairs to Eco.
There we go. That's my smart boiler. So I feel really good. It's really efficient. I can do it on my phone. I can do it via the app. it's just been like super helpful. And now I just kind of, when I first moved in, this house wasn't super economical. And one, it's expensive, and two, it's just not good for the world. And we're all trying to do our bit. So yes, thanks Boxt for sorting me out with the boiler, and thanks for making my home smart. Georgia, how do you feel about your current working conditions? It's not ideal, is it? We've got a double bed in the office. We've got the sofa, which is now pulled away from the wall because I was hanging photos. I'll show you them in a moment. We've got like a loose door here. I am getting. Oh, we've also got things down here, just junk that I haven't sorted through yet. I am getting a coffee table soon, which is very exciting. It should arrive within the next sort of 15 minutes. The amount of time. So I drink out of one of these bottles quite a lot. These, what do you call them?
Hydrate mates.
Hydrate mates. I use them all the time, and so does Sarah. Now, I just chuck mine on the sofa there, but Sarah constantly puts hers just on the floor, and I keep hearing her knock it and go clonk, and then she gets really angry. So finally getting a coffee table so we can put like cups of coffee, and like my laptop just lives there, and it's just so untidy. So yeah, finally getting some places to put things. Anyway, let me show you the photos I've installed. So we want to have this wall full of like nice memories, and I kind of want it to be black and white. I feel like it looks nice up against the blue here. Me and Sarah have been together for 6 months, I think. We have so many photos. And one thing I missed about my old house actually is that it took my father-in-law, no, not my father-in-law, my stepdad, I always get those confused, my stepdad passing away for me to actually put photos of him up, because I never had any family photos, and when I moved here I really wanted to change that, so already it's happening. The only person I don't have on here yet is my niece Lily, so I will be, we'll be adding to this as we go. So here is Sarah's family. That's her brother there, Paddy. That's her mum, Jackie. That's Gary. That's Sarah. That's her sister there. Oh, my camera's having a meltdown. And that is Darren, her sister's husband, who I haven't met yet. Up here we have like a whole bunch of kind of cute little Instagram-y things that we had put in a frame. Here's my sisters and my mum. I'm not sure what this shoot was for actually, but they look nice, don't they? And then look at this little Mike. That's my brother, and that's his baby Bobby. She's so cute. My sister Nick and her husband Ian with their 2 kids. Me being Uncle Jim with Edie, Ollie and Harry. Here's me again with Ollie on my shoulders, and then we've got Ted and Olivia, who are Sarah's niece and nephew. So I'm waiting for my table to arrive. My doorbell's just gone twice for things that I was not expecting. First thing is a mystery box, which maybe I'll show you in a moment. I've got no idea what's in it. The second thing were some tile samples. So I want to get the floor in here tiled in the kitchen, because I'm having wooden floor. The wooden floors in there is already staying, but I'm getting it sanded and recoloured. And then because that wall's going to go, it will look weird if I try to have more wood through here. It just won't work, so I'm going to have it tiled instead. And then of course the bathrooms. For the bathrooms, I'm thinking I like this sort of thing. This is called the Lily. All these come from a brand called Capietra. It's a really beautiful tile place. I like these for like the feature shower, and I'm thinking maybe these for the floor, with these for like the rest of the wall. I think that's like a really lovely combo. In terms of the kitchen floor, this is where me and Sarah disagree, because I really like this sort of thing, but she really likes that sort of thing. So both are a theme, both are greys and, both quite tonal, but just not sure about what we're going to do. Maybe that is better because it's square, whereas that for me, because it's hexagonal, sort of says bathroom. I don't know why. But now we're getting to the fun bit. So far it's been hassle, getting builders in and the big things. Now we're getting to sort of the nitty-gritty of the detail, so it's exciting. Georgia's miserable. She doesn't do well with adverse weather conditions. At least your umbrella's looking great, mate.
What's up?
It's broken. Georgia hates it when it rains. I mean, I don't love it when it rains, but I just kind of, suck it up. Let's go left here, G. We're going to go get some lunch, getting out of the house. Today's been a bit hectic. It's only midday, or just gone midday, and I've had the doors. Oh, now she likes it. She likes the leaves and things. She loves a bit of autumn. The door hasn't stopped going. We've had, what have we had? We've had the phone arrived, the tiles arrived, Another parcel arrived, and then we've had the table, which I'll show you when we get back. Oh no, Georgia dropped her phone. Is that okay?
The unit's very soggy.
It's soggy now, but it's not smashed. It'll be okay. So yeah, been a bit of a crazy day, and when I get back, we have to shoot 2 bits of branded content for the old Instagram, which we're kind of making work at the moment, because obviously the house, as you've seen, is not in excellent running order. We're just sort of making things happen. So I'll show you some behind the scenes bits of that when we get in. It's a busy day in the office today. So we've come out for lunch, come to a place called Acoustic. I have a chorizo omelette. Georgia has, ooh, look at that, an open-faced avocado sandwich with feta. We've also got a salad here, and then we got banana pancakes with Nutella and I think whipped cream on them. Oh, look how happy she is. My new table arrived. Now, it does look atrocious with the current colour of the floor, but when the floor's changed, it will look lovely. I'm really happy with it. It's from millie.com. I don't know the name of it, but perhaps I'll put a link down there. I ordered it about 2 weeks ago, and it took a while to come, but check out what it does, which I'm very excited about. Oh, I mean, you could actually sit here and use it as a desk or something, which I'm not going to do, but I think the internal area, I'll have like my laptop and my TV remote and like phone and just stuff that I want out of the way, magazines or whatever, and then you can just push it down. It's terrifying though, although there's like a slot where your hand goes, it feels like you're gonna, there's a slot here, but it feels like you're gonna sort of trap your hand in it. George is like watching me every time I do it, I'm like, ooh. But yeah, I really like it. The plan was always with this sofa setup, I've got the sofa here and I've got the footstool there. Because they're different colours, I really like that they kind of complement each other, but they were never going to be next to each other. So my plan is to have the footstool sort of by this window here, where currently the speaker and the floor is. And then this will be coffee table. And look, I've got some nice coasters too, under here. Very happy. Now,
Beautiful.
Me and Georgia are going to shoot some content, so I'll put maybe a time lapse on so you can see us shoot some things in and around the home area. What a day, AG.
What a day.
We did loads. What did we do? I can't even list it all now. We did loads, basically. The time is now, well, it's time for G to go home. I have to get changed because I'm going to a Ralph Lauren event. Ralph Lauren have teamed up with, what's the website called?
Depop.
Depop, that's right. And they've got like a bunch of vintage stuff. They've dressed me in some stuff from the 80s, which looks really cool. So I'm going to go there for a bit, say hi, hang out for a while, and then come back here to my house, which is starting to look more like a house. It seems like every time I film something, new steps happen. So I'm going to film more because it's getting exciting. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you, I don't know, see you when I see you next. Bye.